Single story, 1 acre, and ready to entertain. This right here is Texas Hill Country living at its finest. Let's go check it out. I am so grateful to have you back on the channel, and thank you so much for taking the time. Got an amazing home tour for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at this brand new custom home on a 1 acre lot built by an amazing builder. If you like cathedral ceilings in the primary suite to your own Butler's Pantry with double ovens, then this home is just what you're looking for. It's move-in ready and it's lifestyle ready. Let's go inside and let's check this out. You're in for an amazing home tour. We are in North Georgetown, very north, right at Country Road 254 and 255. As soon as you come in, you got this amazing, nice 8-foot iron door. And take a look at this. This right here, I'm gonna close the door behind me. Absolutely stunning. You got beautiful sliders, cathedral ceilings that I'm gonna show you right here, beautiful trim work, and just really, really nice ceilings. In today's video, we're gonna be looking at the Concho Plan II. It is the floor plan Concho Plan II, built by Flintrock Builders, based out of Temple, Texas. Can't wait to tell you everything about them. They are an amazing builder. But I wanted to kind of first just give you a quick overview of the different angles. This home is 4 bedrooms, 3 full bath, 3-car garage, 2,619 square feet. And we're on a single story, 1 acre lot, an amazing covered patio. I can't wait till you see that. On this wing of the building, behind the fireplace, you got the primary suite, which I cannot wait to show you the primary suite. It's absolutely amazing. And to the right of your screen, we have a really nice bedroom number 4, which would be great for guests, with an ensuite, really nice high ceilings, really pretty. And a formal dining room. In this inventory home, they configured it to be a formal dining room, but it can be a study. There are structural changes you can do as well within this plan. And then all your secondary rooms are in this bank, down this hallway, if you will, of the other 2 secondary rooms with a bathroom in between. But as you know, everything always starts right here in the kitchen. And this is an amazing kitchen. This is a beautiful, beautiful kitchen. I'm gonna take a couple steps back just so you get a really, really nice idea of that cathedral ceiling, all the beautiful can lights, the way it's contrasting and pulling from the painted cabinets on the wall area down to this beautiful alabaster. Just take a look at how large of a kitchen island this is. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you like entertaining, this is an amazing kitchen, and right off of your beautiful sliders in your covered patio with an amazing outdoor fireplace. I can't wait till you see that. It's awesome. So you got a lot of amazing things about this kitchen, and just from a size standpoint, it is beautiful, really beautiful. I've shown some homes lately where I've had cabinet facing, just like this is, but they were operable cabinets that we can actually use for storage. Not in this particular configuration, but you got plenty of stools, bar stools that you could fit easily. 6 bar stools can fit right here, easily. And then I wanted to mention, from a code standpoint, this is something new now in our area, obviously, where we cannot have receptacles to the left and right end caps of the kitchen island. So you have, in my demonstration, you'll notice I have one popped out, but we have those that are kind of nice recessed, but they pop out to have a receptacle like this on each side. So that makes it really nice, really easy to use, and we can still kind of do our cooking, charging devices, things of that nature. So it's really nice to have that. Now, when you look at a kitchen like this and you're like, hey, it looks simple, I like that vent hood, very clean, shaker style cabinets with the gold finishes. This community can be electric. It comes standard with electric range. However, you do have the option to retrofit and have a propane tank on the exterior, where then that propane tank, it would be your responsibility, obviously, to get it filled based on consumption. And besides a furnace, or if you were to do an outdoor pool and having a heat source when you're cooking, those would be the main things that you would need it for. But when we see this and we see the envelope right here for a fridge, what do we see missing, right? We don't have any ovens. There's no ovens, because in this amazing home and amazing floor plan, we got something really special, something really neat. We have a Butler's Pantry, and not just any Butler's Pantry. Take a look at this. Look at the sheer size of just all the things from an entertaining standpoint that no one has to see, but everything can be kind of hidden. When you first come into your home, you don't see this. You could have your KitchenAid mixer. You could have a coffee station with your Keurig or your Nespresso. And you got everything kind of out of sight, and you still got plenty of functional counter space all right here. So I love that design that they've done in this Concho 2 floor plan. And this home feels so much larger than the 2,619 square feet that it is. But I just wanted to kind of show you, you can really customize this plan. You can do a lot of unique things. However, the way they've the way they have made the selections they've made in this home are really, really nice. Tons of cabinetry and an appropriate sized pantry. Really nice sized pantry with shelves that go all the way to the top. I am big on pantries. I've seen a lot of pantries that just are not appropriate size, and I've had a lot of my clients have said, hey Abby, if the pantry is not a good size and we can't store a lot of the things that we need in our day-to-day life with our kids and everything like that, then you know what, we just got to keep finding something else, because these are essential items, very essential. So we're going to start at this wing of the house. We're going to go to the primary bedroom first. I know you've been waiting. It's an absolutely beautiful primary suite. But before we head there, wanted to show you, it's an electric fireplace, and it does not really emit a lot of heat, but from an optic standpoint, it looks pretty. You got these little flames. You've seen these kind of things, but I just wanted to kind of show you. You have a receptacle here to hang a TV, an RG6. I don't see any Cat 5e drops, but I want to show you everything. That's because we're kind of in an area out in the country. They probably don't have the fiber optic RAN, but you can do the satellite type of internet, or obviously RG6, if it's Spectrum or something like that. As we go down this hallway, you got a really, really large coat closet with a high, these are 8-foot doors, but with a high, look at this right here. This is pretty neat. You can really hang a lot of things and store a lot of things when it's absolutely this high. This is really unique. You got all your home run within this closet. Normally, obviously, I open it up, but there's screws in there. I don't have my screwdriver in the vehicle I'm in today, or I would show you. But it's a good size, I can tell, and wanted to show you that. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is an absolutely beautiful primary suite. Just take a look at these cathedral ceilings, these beautiful windows in this room, and all the way to the top. Look at the ceiling treatment they've done. Flintrock Homes did an amazing job with this design, and this room size is absolutely amazing. You also have a door that leads out to the patio, which is awesome because you don't have to always utilize those large sliders. But this is an absolutely beautiful room. As I pan right to left, take a look at these windows. This home has a lot of value. They've already put all the blinds in, which is quite a bit of savings. But take a look at this shiplap. What do you think in the comments? Really, really nice. You know, not as common that I see in homes that are built like this from a spec standpoint, but really, really pretty. I'm gonna stand here in the corner just so you can kind of see everything. That's the service door I was mentioning that leads out to the covered patio. I can't wait till you see that. And we're gonna be walking into the primary bathroom. But one of the things I wanted to mention was this particular builder, Flintrock Homes. They are based out of Temple, Texas. And so many times when I am daily going to homes, looking at homes, and I look at homes, you can imagine, every single day. And I see, you know, a lot of things from a company culture standpoint. I see some homes and some builders that are happy to be there, happy to be at work, and some folks that aren't. This company really, really, really focuses on the associates, focuses on the customer experience. And when you have happy associates, you have happy clients. This company really focuses on employee retention and ensuring that they have a really good culture. I've studied them for a while. I have had dealings with some of their sales associates, and it's very evident from the leadership down to everybody who's working at the corporate office to building the homes. They really do care. This particular primary bath is so nice, so large. You have a large shower at the end, but just take a look at the size of this primary bath with these beautiful drop-down pendants with the framed mirrors, really nice functional counter space, and then a really beautiful freestanding tub with the plumbing fixture that just literally comes out of the wall. That is really, really something. You got 2 closets sandwiched by a lavatory. You're gonna see that. I'm gonna show you both of these closets. We're gonna start our way here first into the smaller closet, but these are really nice closets. Flintrock Custom Homes does a phenomenal job in their floor plans and their finish out. The quality I've seen, the caulking, the paint, just the details. Mainly, I'm always about the details. Just like in this shower, you got a really nice, beautiful mud set. The bench, I wish it was just a little bit bigger from the standpoint of for your bottom to be comfortable. It's a little tight for me. It's right at that 12 by 24 tile. Sure would have liked to see that a little bit bigger just for someone to be comfortable. But I do like the beautiful Schluter that's outlined within the bench and within this opening. It really is pretty. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Would you feel a shower door is necessary? I personally would. I would love to see a shower door here. They didn't opt for that, but I really like that we have tile all the way to the ceiling. You know, I've mentioned it many times here on the channel, but it really makes a difference on how big a space just feels. Just from a pure optic standpoint, it really makes a big, big difference. But I think, you know, not so much that you need a steam shower, but having a shower door just for water and just to keep the kind of heat inside, I think that's just something I would have liked to see. But I would love to know your feedback. And within the shower, I'm gonna stand within the shower, you got a soap niche on each side. I feel it's a very nice soap niche. However, I think honestly it's adequate size. At first glance, I was kind of like, hey, can you fit a Costco size, you know, Pantene shampoo and conditioner? I think you can in there, so that's great. As we keep going down here, the second door to your left will be the lavatory. We have a really nice 2 cabinets right above the commode area, which is really nice to have that. And it's a good size. And as we take a step back here, this is a large closet. And what I like about this floor plan is this closet then goes into the utility room. So you don't have to lug your laundry all the way around. They make it really, really easy. And this is a really nice size closet. I'm gonna take a couple steps back just so you get a really good idea of the sheer size, and then into the utility room. So you have a small sink area, not a big area, but obviously you can use it to any kind of soiling or stains on any kind of terry or or clothes, you can obviously take care of business right there. But there's not a lot of other functional counter space in here within this utility room if you wanted to fold clothes in here. As we leave the utility room, this is that other secondary room. This would be bedroom number 4 in this home. And this is a really nice sized bedroom. Beautiful, nice, tall ceilings in here. Love the transom windows. In all their rooms, they put multiple can lights with a fan. So, I mean, they do all the little things. You know, some of the builders I've seen lately, they put a little, you know, for lack of a better word, podunk light in the fan, or they'll have it blocked and wired for a fan, but they won't have any additional lighting. Here, I like that, yeah, okay, the fan doesn't have a light, but you got 2 can lights, 6-inch can lights, and that's very nice. This room has an ensuite bath. You got a really nice frame mirror, beautiful light fixture, good functional counter space with the quartz. Same type of painted cabinetry that you saw in the kitchen. And then straight ahead, you got a beautiful shower. This is a really, really nice shower. You got the LVP that then goes right to the shower. And then we got that beautiful mud set and then tile all the way to the ceiling. Really, really nice. Same thing like we saw in the other bathroom, the Schluter edges. You're gonna notice it even in the last secondary bathroom, the 3rd bathroom we have in this home. They've just done a phenomenal job in design. A lot of functional storage as well in this home, which is really nice. Got plenty of linens. Take a look at this vantage point from right here. Isn't that something? Really is beautiful. Before we head to this wing to the right of your screen, we will finish the mud area and garage, and then we'll end off in the covered patio. But a really good mud area. Sure, I would have loved to see some plugs where we can kind of keep our backpacks, charge computers. I know I got 2 daughters, and they every day need to charge their devices, or the next day there's a hassle at school. So if you have a chance to build from scratch, definitely add some receptacles right here in the mud area. It's going to come out very handy. As we come into the garage area, because of the front elevation, you got 3 nice, large, beautiful windows. But as soon as you come right out of the garage, what I like is having that whole home cutoff right here. I don't know if I saw earlier a water softener loop. I will look for that as I stand in this corner. But I just wanted you to get a really good idea of the sheer size of this garage. It's a really nice garage and a good size. So you have 2 vehicle bay right here. Plenty of storage where you see the attic staircase. I have the breaker box open because obviously this is one of the things I always look at. Very important. Make sure that whenever you do a new build or even a resale, that you really look at the breakers. You make sure that everything is labeled good and is labeled correctly. If there are arc faults like you have here, that everything's tested correctly. Has the right, they have so many amazing sophisticated guns where you can check heat, if it's emitting too much heat on this panel, which is your sub panel, and then your main panel that's outside your home as well. Those are very good things to check from a safety standpoint, and just to make sure that they've built a really nice quality home. 2 nice transom windows in this last bay, really good width in this garage. You got your irrigation system, and then you have a service door, if you will, that goes right outside, where we have our septic system and our condenser. In this situation, it's a carrier, a little stoop right here, which is very nice, but beautiful 1-acre lot. We're gonna go out and we're gonna be taking a look from the covered patio, but I just wanted to show you from this vantage point as well. So many times I see the garages, and you know, so many of my clients are like, yes, I need a large garage for storage. And if I have, you know, like in my house where I have a situation where I have a teenage daughter who's gonna be going and, you know, need that 3rd vehicle. So it's very important to have space for 3 cars, and from a storage standpoint where we can still put everything we need that we're getting from Sam's and Costco. So those are the things that are very, very important. As we come down this hallway, before we go outside, what I'd like to show you is you got really nice rooms here on this wing of the house. Two really nice, look at the size of this room. This is a really impressive size secondary room, really beautiful. And then there are really good closets in these rooms as well. You know, I've walked some homes this week where I've been very impressed, where I saw really nice walk-in closets. This is not so much of a walk-in closet, but it's really nice in terms of length from left to right. It's a really good size. So that's very nice. We have only one window in this room. And then this room has two windows. Really good sized room. Just like we saw in the other bedroom. Two can lights and a fan, just like in that room we just left. So that's really, really nice. As we come into this room, you have a larger walk-in closet. Very pretty. Love to know what you think so far about this plan. This is a really, really beautiful floor plan. It feels so much bigger than the 2,600 square feet. And by evidence, just take a look at this secondary bathroom. This is such a nice, beautiful, large secondary bathroom. Look at the subway tile all the way to the ceiling. That transom window and this, you know, they've done a phenomenal job with the Schluter edges that really contrast with the white, with the outlining of the black, and what we see right here with this cabinetry that follows suit in all the other bathrooms. Really pretty, but take a look at the details with these sconces. Isn't that nice? We just saw in the other bathroom, there was a standard but nice, you know, 3 light vanity that was pointing down, but you have 2 beautiful sconces. This would be, you know, the main kind of bathroom, if you will, that acts as a powder room for your guests when you're entertaining. So you want it to be nice. As I open up the sliders and we come out to our beautiful covered patio, just all I hear when I'm out here, when I came out here earlier, I saw some beautiful deer and some beautiful little bunnies and just the birds just chirping. You know, this is absolutely beautiful. You got 1 acre and just room to just relax, enjoy, see the beautiful Texas sunsets. And out here in your own private oasis of an outdoor kitchen, outdoor space to really just unwind and relax. This is such a beautiful stained and beaded, not tongue and groove, but stained and beaded ceiling, but you got blocked and wired for a ceiling fan in the middle, plenty of can lights in the evening time. This is really, really nice. And you know, down here where we have a nice size sink, you know, so many times I've seen these beautiful outdoor kitchens and this is very nice. You got a looter top, but the sinks are small. Not here. Take a look at this. Really nice, good size sink. This is something absolutely stunning. And I'm gonna stand in the other corner just so you see the beautiful wrapping on the post and then that beautiful outdoor fireplace. You have an area where you can, if you're watching a ball game, you can put everything up and, you know, have a TV up here. You got a power source and just absolutely stunning. Beautiful home. Really love the sheer design that they have, that they've done in this home right here. This right here, I'd love to know your feedback. It is available now. This particular floor plan, the Concho 2 floor plan, is 4 bedrooms, 3 full bath, 2,619 square feet, currently priced at $829,000. If you were to build this home from scratch, it's $799,000 base price. And you can see as we walk through this home and we see all the beautiful design, there's more than $30,000 worth of upgrades in this home. So there's tremendous value in this home. However, if there's certain things that you feel I would really love to build on my own and build from scratch, then $799,000 would be the price to build this home as a base price. But I just wanted you to see everything and show you everything on this plan. If you have any questions about Flintrock Builders or homes in this area, this neighborhood of Daniels Mountain, please reach out to me. There's an excellent tax rate here of 1.6% property tax rate. and an annual HOA fee of $400. I hope that this tour has brought you value, and I look forward to bringing you the next here on the channel. Hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you.